That's very interesting. 270 diasporas and 300 languages. Uh, we would have expected that considering that London has been the financial capital of the world in that region for so long, since time immemorial, really. But we wouldn't have expected this kind of a melting pot of cultures and diasporas. Can you give us perhaps examples of, situations or factors? Because making policies that are beneficial and at the same time beneficial for such a diverse population is a tough proposition. And, so can you give us examples of key factors that influence or things that we should be keeping in mind when we are catering
That's,
to them?
yeah, that's a great question. Basically, when you have different cultures enmeshed in a city like London, you got to make sure you understand what people want. It can't be something which you thrust upon them, because that doesn't work. I'll give you a couple of examples very quickly. I was in a meeting with about 20 Muslim leaders recently, and I was very keen to see the policemen on the beat. In other words, visible policing. Now, policemen on the beat is good, but visible policing has different connotations to different people. Sat in the room were some people who came from a country where you actually have the if you will, there were people from Afghanistan there, and they felt that the Taliban is, an overarching force that is watching over them. And there were these mujahideen sitting there. These are leaders, obviously. And when I use the word visible policing, for them, it was as if in London, you want to impose an idea where police will be watching them all the while, every move, every step. And conversely, that's in Afghanistan, the same thing you'll be surprised plays out to some Europeans. So if you look at the Romanians, they had communism earlier and after the revolution went away. But for them, again, it has the same connotations because, again, the regime in the past used to be watching them with an hawk's eye. And for them, visible policing meant that you're going to be sort of impinging on their freedoms. So when governments decide, you got to have policing in a way, if you talk of policing, which takes the cultural nuances into play, and it can't be one size fit all, as I said earlier. So it's very critical to get the input of the people. You actually should have advisors coming in from different communities because different communities may have different desires, different things that make them tick. So, as I've given you those two examples, there are many more, but it's critical that you take the input of the people.
Yes, that's